great transformation of Ms. Carly from 5.5 years to vibrant redhead to, this will happen, I'm not even crossing my fingers, it's gonna happen, to an ashy platinum blonde with a smudgy root. So what was the inspiration for this? Well, I do wig videos and I came across this beautiful sandy blonde wig here, which was the start of it all. I was like, this really feels great. Wow. And of course my hair isn't that long, but you know what? It just felt great. And everyone's like, oh, it looks so good with your skin tone. I said, you know, maybe these people are onto something. You know, maybe I should really listen to people sometimes. So, and then what I did was I researched and I researched and I researched. I watched a million YouTube videos. So thank you everyone who posted YouTube videos. I watched TANG, I love you. I watched him. I just drowned until my eyes bled for YouTube videos, staying up way past my bedtime, but I loved every second of it. So I got another wig over the weekend and I did a wig review for it, which I will leave right up here and down below with everything else. Like, there's gonna be so much information. I hope there is a limit on typing for YouTube videos. So this wig right here, which I just did a wig review for, I mean, let's be real here, people. Pretty amazing. Pretty gosh darn amazing. So I have it actually right here, so you can take a look at it. So with this wig here, this is when I realized when I put this on that I was gonna modify my toner combination. I mean, look at this. So of course, provided that my hair does what I believe it's going to do, we'll see. But provided what it's gonna do, I am modifying my toner to kind of give it a little bit more of not so gray silver, which is what the T18, the T14 combination may be doing for me. And I decided to get the T10 to kind of give it a little bit more, as you can, I don't know if you can see how soft, kind of more of a champagne-y platinum. Very soft, so we will see. And of course, the smudgy root, which I have everything. So next, I'm just gonna reel all of the products that I'm using, so you can check it out for yourself. So there's the products. All right, everyone, here's the items I will be using. Seems a little aggressive, but I am prepared for this transformation. I've been thinking about it for weeks, so here we go. So over here I have the purple shampoo, which everyone raves about. Also, I have the Color Fix. I have 2 boxes of that just in case I need it. And then some foils. And why do we need foils? Because of this amazing Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Lightening Powder. I'm super excited to try this. There's so many amazing reviews about it. I do have it in both levels, the 30 and the 20, which I will be using, of course. And then also, next to that, part of the main event really, is the toning process. So I have 3 of the colors, very popular for this transformation, T18, T14, and I decided to grab the T10 because I may be a little crazy. And then with that, this right here, the end, would be my smudging action I will be doing. I'm not exactly sure how I'll be doing it, but here is what I have for the smudge. And then let's just talk about, so the Schwarzkopf already has step 1 of the 3 processes for the bonding, just like, hello lovers, Olaplex. So I bought these as well because I really want to make sure the integrity of my hair is amazing. No haystack for me, please. So I did use the number 3 last night on my hair and I let it sit all overnight. And I honestly feel like it did pretty good job. I do feel like my hair feels better, even though it is not a conditioning treatment, but I do feel my hair is better. So the number 2 I will be using with the toner process. So there we go. So let's talk about my pre-lightening treatment. So I mentioned that last video that I did use the Olaplex 3. I did that. I slept in it all night long like Lionel Richie. I did that. I followed the instructions. Also, let me back it up just a little bit. So, little disclaimer, I am not a beauty professional. I do not have a license in beauty. I just have a license to be simply fabulous, right? So I'm just rolling with it. A little bit of background, I have been dyeing my hair my entire life. Although I have actually gone a couple times to get my hair dyed, but 90% of the time I have dyed my own hair. So I am not afraid of color. I'm not afraid of bleach. I am not afraid. So the first step actually to this process is actually one that I'm really looking forward to see how it's going to actually release the red out of my hair, is the Color Fix from Sally's. I bought 2 boxes because I know that I'm going to need it at least twice. It does say try not to use it more than 3 times. We'll see what happens. But what actually, let me tell you a little bit about this product. It actually is really neat. Once I actually read about it, I just picked it up without really knowing. It comes with 3 products, but I threw away that 3rd bottle, as most ladies have if you read all the reviews. So what this product actually does, these 2, you mix them together, equal parts. What it actually does is it takes the molecules of the dye and it shrinks them so they can exit your hair. So that's actually, I feel, pretty genius, right? Genius that a product can actually shrink a molecule and then like just zip it right on out. And that's what that does. So what the 3rd bottle actually does, it actually would rehydrate that molecule if there was any molecules left in your hair after washing your hair. So they actually say to wash your hair extensively afterwards. They say 5 minutes or 2 to 3 times, like just wash the heck out of it to get everything out. Because if you did use that 3rd product, which is in the trash, if you did use that 3rd product, whatever molecules I did not get out of my hair, it actually would re-inflate and then my hair would be semi-red again or pink or whatever shade it would turn out to be. So not taking the chance with it, and also there's really no need for it. So I skipped it. So the next time that you see me, I will be wrapped up with these 2 guys and we'll just see. So this is it, guys. Are you guys excited? I am so pumped. I can't even handle it. So, all right, guys, this is it. All right, guys, so I did the entire process and followed the instructions to a T, as in mixing it super quickly, applying it onto my hair, and then wrapping it in plastic loosely, and then also using a hair dryer to help activate the process even faster. And needless to say, after washing it out, I cannot believe that literally it took out all the color in one sitting. I don't have to do it again. I literally cannot get over it. So, are you guys ready? Wow. Look at that. This is for me bleaching my hair for the red. Wow. I mean, I checked all around to see if if there was a red nub somewhere. Nope. Nope. It just, wow. I'm actually super impressed with the product. So, ladies, I love it. Go get it. So my mom is actually going to be helping me with the bleaching process. So since I will be foiling, because I want to foil because I really want to do it right. What I learned from TANG's videos is that he says, you know what, if you want to do it right, it may take a little bit longer of time. And honestly, this is such a big project and I don't want to just cheapen out on it by just throwing bleach and haphazardly putting on my hair. I really want an even bleach. So she will be coming over to help me bleach the back of my hair and whatnot with the foil, since I've never foiled my hair ever. So this will be such an experience. So, all right guys, so next time you see me, we will be bleaching. Time out. So actually, I did do another process with the Color Fix, as actually I only used half of it. So then I was like, I already have the other half, why not use it? Because as my hair was drying, I actually started to see some red kind of popping out, which means that I didn't completely or fully wash it out, even though I really heavily used a shampoo that was for clarifying, and then I used another shampoo as well. So basically I did it again, and I'm actually really happy that I did it again because my hair does look more blonde, or it looks like it really pulled the rest out. I think I was just totally in shock from taking it off. I was like, oh my God, it did it all in one thing, which it did an amazing job. But honestly, from doing it twice, I do feel great that I did it twice. And then also you can use the second treatment or more treatments if you need to on damp hair. So I just quickly just threw it on, another 20 minutes, wrapped it, little bit of heat, and voila, here I am. So now we will bleach next. Okay, actually I just wanted to show you it blow dried. So here it is, and I'm really so surprised. Well, you can see how unevenly that I had bleached my hair in the past. You know, I'm kind of just a roll with it as you go kind of gal. But you know, if it was Daytona Beach 1988, spring break, I'd be ready to go right now. But it is 2018 and this girl's gotta go platinum. So, all right, so now we will go bleach time. Okay, now I just have my hair sectioned off into quadrants, which is the best way to start the bleach. So since my hair is really so blonde, I wasn't thinking it would be this blonde, which is great. So I'm actually going to take it, I'm not gonna be using this 30%, I'm going to skip this as I was gonna use that for my full hair. If my hair was dark or brown or black, I would definitely use this, but what is always told is go slow with the process when you are bleaching. So I'm exclusively going to just be using the 20%, which is what I was just gonna be using on my roots before, but now I'm gonna just put it on my whole head. So I will be, I still will be foiling. I do have my mom here to help me with the foils. So next time you see me, I will be full of foils. Okay, here we go. Okay, here I am as a foil princess here. So we have my whole head done. Of course, saving the roots for the last 15 minutes of processing. I've set my timer for 15 minutes to give it a check, and then see if at that moment I'm ready to put the bleach on the roots. And it was a pretty easy, fast process with help from my mother. So. Okay, we have the roots done and everything else. It looks pretty darn good. So I actually just, on the blonde hair, I only had the first mixture of bleach only on there for about 12 minutes, 13 before I started adding to the roots because it really was pulling well. So I just want to make sure that my roots had enough time to pull. And honestly, my roots, it's gonna be okay if they don't fully pull because I will be doing the smudged roots. So here's we are at the moment, and it looks pretty good. Now we just wait a little. Okay, here we are. Now, so I have the Olaplex 2 in right now. So as soon as I washed out all the bleach, I put this Olaplex in, number 2, and then I will put my toner on because follow the instructions with the Olaplex because there's different instructions if you shampoo the toner out or not. So this, with this Wella, I do not wash out the toner, or I do not shampoo out the toner. So that means that the Olaplex 2 goes on first. So, of course, I can actually see the red kind of popping through, which, okay, whatever. I probably could have left the bleach on my full strand of hair for probably another 5-7 minutes or so, but I was getting a little nervous because it was getting pretty blonde up here and I didn't want to compromise this up here for this down here, and I knew that ultimately that the toner would just work it out. So other than that, I mean, I'm actually interested to see how it's going to pull with the toner and see how it all looks. So of course, I probably could have left it a little bit longer, and of course I got a little bit nervous. Didn't want to have like chunks of hair falling out. So here's where I am right now. This will be in for about 20 minutes and then I'll rinse it out and put the toner right in. So next time you will see me, I will already have the toner in my hair. All right, I am back with the toner full of hair, or the hair full of toner. Yes, I did forget, because there's so many steps in my head, I totally forgot that after I washed out the Olaplex 2, I finally got to use the purple shampoo. So I do think that that will help. Like, you know, it's funny how all of a sudden I saw that red popping through the bottom, which, you know, honestly, I know it wasn't gonna be perfect, but it happened, it was there. So we're just gonna see what's gonna happen with the toner. So what I did was, since it was already pretty, a little orange, not gonna lie, I decided to use a full bottle of the T14, and then also I used half a bottle of the T18. So one full, half of that, and we'll see what happens and how that cancels out. I probably, you know, honestly, I wasn't even thinking the red would still be showing up. I thought I was just gonna bleach it all. So technically, I probably would have grabbed another toner that would have canceled out that, but we'll see. I'm really hoping that the T14, since kind of a silvery base, is just going to cancel it all out. I'm not sure, we'll see. I mean, whatever happens will happen, and if I have to re-bleach it next weekend, which is the next time I'll be able to do it, I will do that next weekend. So we're just gonna leave this on. I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes or so, maybe longer, just to see how it's doing. So there's the progress. Yay! So this is what it came out to be. Pretty good, right? Oh my gosh, it's like a little, you know, beige silver dream, which is totally fine by me. Yeah, so wow, I'm actually really excited that the toner did all that work with the kind of orangey pieces. I believe they were pretty orange. I didn't really take a look at it, but I could tell that they were a little orange. So now I'm gonna work on creating a root. So with that, so I have a couple colors, and also I learned from TANG using a clear to kind of dilute some of the colors. So I have a 4 because my natural hair color is a 4.5, and they always say go a shade darker than your natural color. So I'll be going half a shade darker for my root. And I have both of these in ash. So it'll continue to just cancel any kind of red, even if there was red anywhere. So I also have an 8, so maybe a larger jump from the 4 to the 8, but I'm actually just going to mix this with that, like half and half, and then kind of just slowly, you know, gradate it down a little bit. So we will see. I'm just gonna give a little routage, as they say, and then I will finally do my final washing of my hair. My head's been in the sink all day. My makeup has been compromised 100% from the washing your hair in the sink, if you're familiar with all of that madness that can happen. So, okay, and then also with this, I will be using a 10 developer, since I'll just be depositing color only. Deposit. So, wish me luck. Here we go, guys. The final step. Okay, guys, the final step. So I have my routage with the smudging. And you know, of course I mixed up way too much dye, whatever, but I just did it with a brush, and then after I brushed it, kind of put my fingers through it, and then I also, first I put that level 4, and then I used the mixture of level 4 and level 8, and I kind of just blended it in. So hopefully it should be a little bit of a gradation per se. So we will see how it turns out. So this will sit for 20 minutes. The next time you see me, I will be blow dried for the last time for the day. So, yay! Hey guys, it is the morning after Chapter. And I just wanted to say just a couple of things in regards to my hair. So also with what I would have done differently, which I kind of went into during the video, but what I would have done differently is first with the color corrector is probably wash it a third time. As when I was bleaching it, I noticed towards my ends where there was the most concentration of color from depositing it over time, it was coming back to life. Like it was slowly, those molecules were inflating, if you will. So I would have washed my hair more. And then the second thing I would have done is I mentioned bleach a little bit longer. I probably would have bleached my main part of my hair about 5 minutes longer, maybe 7. Just to lift it to more of that platinum, but I was just nervous because I know you don't want to get to that white state of bleaching your hair because that's when your hair can possibly fall out. So of course I treaded lightly, which it's fine, it turned out fine, but next time that's what I will do. And then also for my root, I feel like on the top, since it was very bright, it didn't get as dark. I feel like it's darker, my root, my smudging down here. So I may just hit it this week with another level 4 of the same thing, or I may just actually buy a level 3A, which is a 3 ash, and just mix a little bit of that in the 4, just to get it just a tad darker, just to have a little bit more drama. I mean, it's great. I love it. I really like it. But I'm really excited to the next time that I will bleach it. I will bleach my full head again to just lift it just a little bit lighter to kind of get to that champagne ashy blonde that I'm looking for. So maybe I'll change my mind at that moment and maybe I will go a different direction, who knows. But the one thing I really love, I was really thinking about like going this blonde and ash, is that there are so many things you can do with your hair to change it up. Lavenders, more silver, blues and pinks and rose golds. It just seems so endless, which is why I was really drawn to it. Like, you're not just stuck with one style. You can really have fun with it. And that's what I did, is just having fun with it. And that's my honest main objective for everything in life, is just have fun. You only live once, and take a chance. And honestly, it'll all work out no matter what happens. So thank you for watching the morning after, staying for an extra 3 minutes.